Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another memory planning spread. So I am still in doing January's memory planning. So I am once again working with the Close to My Heart Candid Moments collection and the leftover bits from my January Cocoa Daisy kit. So this is my memory planner, and this was week 1. I've got way too much going on the desk here. And then we go into the second week, which was a lot of fun to create, and then last week's layout. So created that, and you know my memory planner is a little bit of things that are going on in my life, but a lot of crafty accomplishments and things. It's kind of like a crafty journal here. So we are going to be memory planning, or memory spreading, whatever you want to call this, from January 24th to the 30th. So that is it. After today, we will have 1 month complete, and we will move into February next week. Now how I do this, you guys have seen, like when we flip it, you know, obviously, I glue these 2 pages together because I don't need the month view. So we will put this planner away. You guys, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I originally bought this one, I originally bought the other one because I liked the inserts in the cover, but it was this on the inside. Read your descriptions. So I bought this planner because it was like the way I needed it, and I've just interchanged all the rings, and we were using everything. So I did go through, and I have no idea where it's at, and I write everything down in the blue one, but I gotta find. Interesting. I don't know where all my stuff is. And then I did go on the Cocoa Daisy website because I'm a member, and I printed out all of these fun things, all the free printables that you get to coordinate with each kit. So just kind of did that as well. I have lost. Oh, anyway, I went through and I printed out all my pictures and I just highlight them. So I kind of like do a little recap so I know what goes on each page. I do not save those, so when this week is, this layout's done, I'll throw this sheet away. And I've already started on the January one. Alright, so now we've got to find the pictures. I was organized that one time. Yep, that one time. I don't remember if I put it in here, if I put it in this one, because I printed them all out. I have not cut them. One can only guess, you guys, how I get through each day, right? Alright. So, let's see. It might be in here. It might not. Alright, give me a minute to find my pictures and what I did with everything that I'm going to put in this spread, and I'll be right back. Oh, man. So I actually had taken them out of my book, and I set it to the side. Go me. So I knew I printed them. I almost printed them again, and I was like, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to print these things again, and I'm going to find them, and then I'm going to do it. So I also have, I have all of the sheets left that I've been using all month long, all the scraps. I will work on those first before I cut into any more 12 by 12 paper sheets from the Candid collection. So we're going to tuck those under. I have this left over from the print apart sheet, and then I had the other January sheets. So one is from last January, one is from this January, but they're very close in color, so absolutely love that. I haven't cut into this paper yet. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use it on an actual layouts. I do still have my little pin test and my stamping test that comes with each kit. And this was, it's called Confetti Wishes, so I'm going to maybe use that in one of my cards. I do still have all of these stickers left. I don't have any more of the sticker sheet, the one sticker sheet left. I haven't pulled any of this in, and I don't know if I'm going to. And a lot of the elements on that sticker sheet are still fairly big, so may not get those pulled in. And then I have it this week with just a few labels and some letters on there, so I'm going to try to use the rest of this up, or as much as I can. I will not save it. It will be disposed of. So this week we're going to be memory scrapping. Alright, so let's see. Let me just find what we got going on. Alright. This was a new spread that I did. You guys seen that on my channel for Off the Board this week. And I really liked it, so I wanted to showcase it. That was a Bruce Monroe one that I did. And this is my header for my first layout that I did for Craft a Clock. That will not be up on my channel until mid to end of February, but it is on the Craft a Clock channel now. So that is, in case you want to see that on their channel, you can look them up on YouTube. So I just wanted to put that cover on there. And the Bruce Monroe layout. Boop. What else do we got? I printed off my Scrap 5 for February. This was for Jackie's 1,000 subscriber hop, and I really liked the layout, so I'm going to add that on there as well. I went ahead and put my Pink Fresh layout on there because it was a different kind of layout for myself. And here's some more of the Craft a Clock items that will go with that other one. You guys know I'm a Cherry on Top affiliate now, so I just wanted to go ahead and add that email of my approval. And what else? This is my Mixed Media Frenzy for the hop. Loved it, want to do it. This is just a snapshot because it's really cool that my credit card balance is now $0. At the beginning of January, it was almost $1,600. And you know, if you've watched any of my budget videos, then I'm working on paying off all sorts of debt. And this was the first one. So I got over almost $1,600 paid off on this credit card, not to mention lots of other debt that was paid down. But to see it at $0 makes my heart happy. On Friday, my best friend came over and we exchanged presents, so I just took a few pictures of the presents that I gave to her. I'm going to be playing along with Follow a Sketch in February, so I just tagged that. And at some point on Friday, we're not real sure what she did. We still have not figured out why she put herself in the corner, but she actually pulled her bed over here on top of her other bed and sat there and stared at us, and at some point she would turn around and actually put herself in the corner. So we were like laughing and like, what did you do? Like, just show us what you did. Like, you've clearly done something and we haven't found it, you know. So she actually stayed there for a few hours in the kitchen. No idea why. Never found out what she could have possibly done that thought she was in trouble. So I also have, this was the Christmas card that my best friend gave my son, so Aunt Riri. And I figured we'd get that in there because there's not a lot of pictures this week. My best friend got me a candle from Thug Candle, and it said, I will shank a biatch in the right kidney for you, which is funny because I got her a thermal glass, wine glass, that said the same thing. Like, it's just insane that you're like, you know, I've been best friends with her since grade school, so clearly we know each other. She got me a Grateful Dead t-shirt from Penny Lane, so that was pretty cool. And I still have this from last week. If I have space, I will throw it in this week because this is one of the new hops that Jen and I came up with. It is for March, but it's a Scrapper's Topsy-Turvy St. Patrick's Day hop. And we basically just take something and make it crazy and scrap about. Like in Valentine's Day, we're having a hop. You've seen that here, a Scrapper's Topsy-Turvy Valentine's Day Valentine's hop. And we're talking about something that we love, not someone. So random stuff like something that makes your life easier, your dishwasher, your washing machine, your vacuum, your anything, you know, just just the topsy-turvy, twist it up and down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my big Happy Planner punch. I'm going to punch out some of the pattern paper, and I basically cover each square with pattern paper, and then we'll cut the pictures out and get them kind of stuck down, and we'll come back and see how far I've got. Alright, we're back. Yes, we are. The light is definitely moving around on me here, isn't it? Sometimes. Alright, maybe that's better. So I did go ahead and I've got all of this adhered down, so I went and punched out just from the remaining scraps that I had, and I got rid of all of those. So the only scraps that I am carrying around with me are 2 from the Cocoa Daisy, and I am going to figure out something fun to do with those, and this full sheet from Cocoa Daisy, because if you punch those out, you would have to like really mutilate this paper to get the little airplanes, and I feel like that is so pretty. It just needs to go on a layout or a mini book or something. So I did not keep any scraps. I pretty much all for the past 5 weeks or 4 weeks, I used a lot of the sheets, but I did the double side, and I didn't keep any of those scraps because they weren't even enough to punch another rectangle out of. So we're going to do some embellishing, and I don't know if I'm even going to pull any of this in because it is looking pretty, they're looking kind of big. So I think I'm going to pull maybe this one as I say that, and I am going to put it like right here. We don't even need that on there, do we? We're going to put that right up here on my zero balance. I didn't get this Christmas card on there, so I probably will just toss that. My bestie won't care. She'll be like, I don't know why you saved it those many days anyway. I did fussy cut a lot of the things out of the little sheet that I showed you from the printables, and we are going to start popping those right in and around. And as you see, I do kind of go over several different, I apologize, my phone. I'm talking to the inspiration of my memory keeping here. She's cracking me up today. There are scraps, in case you guys didn't know. Anyway, train of thought gone. I cut them all out. I did add a little bit of washi here, and down at the bottom, just because the Cocoa Daisy washi is like beautiful, and I wanted to use it. My apologies. I don't know. I started coughing and that was gonna be bad. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off before I started to, die. We're gonna put this little, I don't even know, well, what to see. This is why I use tweezers. I've had somebody ask me, they're like, why do you always use tweezers? Like, don't you find it hard? I'm like, I find it hard to use my fingers. Tweezers work great most of the time. See? Perfect. Just going to pop in some of these things, and whatever I don't use, I'll just stick back in this little sticker collection, and it will stay with those papers, and when I put it on a spread somewhere, we will be able to use it right up. So I'm going to fill in some of the voided spaces. To figure out where I want to put these guys, though. See, I can cover up the bottom there, because I know where Penny Lane is. It's the Grateful Dead shop. I may have been there a time or two in my life. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish popping these down, and I'll be right back. Okay, my spread is complete. I did a little bit of journaling up here, kind of just hit the hot spots where I needed to fill up some areas, added in some of the wordy bits. I used up all the labels from this and what I could from the letters. So this, I'm good with, you know, being done with. Goodbye. I do still have a few of those left over. Whole bunch of washi, but it's gorgeous and it's totally usable. And that is it. I am loving this. So next week we will have the first week in February. So we'll start with January 31st into February. And it will be a lot. There will be some more of the non-crafty things because, as you know, we have been hit here in the Midwest with the biggest snowmageddon that we have had here in my area in quite some time. It has literally pretty much snowed. I don't know. It snowed all day. It snowed all day yesterday. We're like in the 48-hour mark now. The wind is blowing. The drifts are bad. So there will be some documentation of that and how B has handled the snow. Not very well. She does not like it. It is cold and wet, and she does not like to get her paws wet. So she's just, you know, chilling on the couch a lot. And she's okay with that because that's, like, you know, normally what B does. So we were able to get all of the things on here, and I even added this on here for next month. But I am loving this spread. And I got some, you know, ephemera, like, you know, ephemera from things. But yeah, so next week we will have a new 12 by 12 Close to My Heart collection. Maybe. It might be something else. I'm going to go and I do have the February Cocoa Daisy collection kit that I've already decorated Bert with, and my budget planner so for February, so that will be used now on this. And we will see what we can use up. And I just got to find a collection that will match it, right? Like, because that's, like, very important. That is not sticking down, so we're just going to add way more adhesive. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and get this put in there. We'll call it done for the day, and I'll see you guys next week with another memory plan. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.